Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Chorus Arcade. In today's video, we will be talking about the topics perimeter and area. So I hope you guys know about perimeter and area, right? These two are very simple topics, but even though they are simple topics, people usually confuse both of them. So when we are talking about perimeter, the main thing that we need to remember is that perimeter is always the outside or the outer boundary of any figure. So suppose you have a two-dimensional figure, let us take a square. Then when we travel throughout the outside boundary of that square, we will be getting the perimeter. As you can see in the figure, we start from point A in the square and keep going to B, then C, then D, and come back to the same point A. We would have traveled the entire outside boundary of the square. And then, if we add all these points together, then we will be getting the entire perimeter of the square. As I said, if we add all the sides of the square, that is AB plus BC plus CD plus AB, then we will be getting the entire perimeter of the square. Now that I am talking about a square, we all know that a square has four sides and it has four right angles which are 90 degrees, and all the four sides of the squares are equal. Suppose if I take a square of side equal to 5 centimeter, then the perimeter will be the sum of all the four sides, which is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, equal to 5 into 4, that is 20. And therefore here the unit will be centimeter because I have taken the unit to be 5 centimeter. And if it is a rectangle, then the concept will be a little different depending on the 2D shape which we are dealing with. Say, as I told, rectangle has four sides with four right angles and it has the opposite sides equal. So it will have two lengths of equal sides and two breadths of equal sides. So let us consider a rectangle of length equal to 10 centimeter and breadth equal to 5 centimeter. So as you can see in the figure, the opposite side will also have the same length. So it will be 10 centimeter. And the same thing will be here. The opposite side will be of 5 centimeter because the opposite sides in a rectangle are equal. And then in this case also, as I told you, perimeter is always the outer boundary. So when we travel through the entire outside boundary of this rectangle, we will be getting the perimeter. So here you can see that the perimeter will be 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5. So it is 30 centimeter. And now if we talk about a triangle, let us see the diagram of a triangle. As you can see here, this is a triangle and a triangle has three sides, and there are many types of triangles like equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, and depending on the type of triangle, the formula for perimeter will be different. So in our case, let us start with an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has three equal sides and three equal angles. So equilateral triangle is also known as equiangular. All the angles are 60 degree. So you should also remember that triangles have an angle sum property, which is the sum of all the three angles of any triangle is equal to 180 degree. So now let us talk about the perimeter of this triangle. As I told you, perimeter is the outside boundary. Now in this case also, if we travel through the entire outside path of this figure, then you will be getting the perimeter. Let us take the sides of this triangle to be 5 centimeter each. So you can see when we travel through the outside boundary like this, then the sum of all the three sides will give us the perimeter. So the perimeter will be 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter is equal to 15 centimeter. So overall, you can think that the formula for perimeter varies depending on the 2D figure which we are dealing with. So if it is a square, as we know, it has 4 equal sides. So the formula will be 4 into length of each side. If we take the length of each side to be x, then the perimeter is 4 into x. In case of an equilateral triangle, the formula can be 3 into length of each side. Similarly, if the length of each side is x, then the perimeter will be 3 into x. And in case of the rectangle, it can be length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. Then since we have two lengths, so it can be 2 into L plus, again we have two breadths, so it can be 2B. So if we take 2 common, then we can finalize the formula for perimeter of a rectangle as P is equal to 2 into L plus B. So as you see, depending on the type of figure we are dealing with, the perimeter formula changes. And the most important thing in perimeters is that every other person confuses with the units while calculating the perimeter of a figure. So you should always remember that the perimeter unit is single. So whenever we are dealing with perimeter, suppose we found the perimeter to be 40 centimeter. If we have 40 centimeter as the perimeter, some people confuse it and they write square centimeter. But we are only dealing with the sum of all the sides. So there is no multiplication factor involved, and therefore we should write it as 40 centimeter only. If we write 40 square centimeter, it is incorrect. So in case of perimeter, it should be only the specified unit. Now let us talk about area. So what is area now? Area is the space occupied by the 2D figure. Suppose we have a square, then this part highlighted here is called the area of the figure. In case of perimeter, it was the outside boundary. In case of area, it will be the inner space or the space occupied by the 2D figure. So as you can see in the diagram, this part highlighted will be the area covered by the 2D shape. So this is the basic difference between perimeter and area. Perimeter is the outside boundary and area is the inner space covered by that 2D shape. In case of 3D, it is different, but this is a higher topic. So I don't want to confuse you people. Therefore, I am just talking about 2D shapes. So the area can be also demonstrated by defining how many squares of 1 by 1 dimension can be enclosed inside that particular 2D shape. So 1 by 1 is a square of sides 1 unit into 1 unit. So suppose we have a square of, say, length 5 centimeter. So this is the diagram for that. And now if we want to calculate the area for this, we can say that how many 1 by 1 unit squares can be enclosed inside this square will be the total entire area of the square. So in this case, as you can see here, there will be total of 25 small 1 by 1 square unit boxes which can be enclosed inside this entire square. So now you can understand that this will be the entire area of this square. So here I can write that area of this square equal to number of 1 by 1 square unit boxes which can be enclosed inside this space equal to 25. So the area of this square is 5 into 5, which is 25. Now in this case, we are multiplying one unit by other unit. So centimeter into centimeter gets multiplied. So in case of area, we always get square units. This is the most important point that you should remember. As you can see, area of the square is equal to 5 into 5, that is 5 centimeter into 5 centimeter is equal to 25 square centimeter or 25 square units. The unit can be meter, centimeter, kilometer or any other unit. So this is a basic example of the difference between perimeter and area. So as I told, I will give you a brief overview. Perimeter is always the outside boundary and area is always the space occupied by the two-dimensional shape.
So this is all about this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the video, and if you like it, then tell us in the comment section below. If you have any doubts, then post them in the comment section. I will definitely try to clear those doubts. Also, like, share and subscribe to our channel Codus Arcade and press the bell icon so that you will get a notification when we post a new video. Thank you. Happy learning.